Yes, welcome to the show. I'm on the Funny Papers. One of the fellows left a link in my inbox on YouTube to look at this, and it reads, "Unwittingly got picked up by a guy who offered me a beer and molested me." Okay, just the title itself is creeping me out. He writes, "I feel pretty stupid about this in retrospect. Nice writing, nice English. What a nerd." Apparently, he was the same guy who was stopped and took notice of my body in the mirror before leaving the locker room a few days back. He was staring at me as I exited, oh, such clear English, the cardio room and went down to the hot tub. He followed me there minutes after and introduced himself. Okay, this fella, by the way, is aware of this. He's been self-aware. He's aware of the guy. You got to learn to read between the lines. I'm going to read between the lines and tell you what I think. Then, as I left, he left the hot tub minutes after once again, just in time for me to be changing. He noticed that also. This guy is into his body, self-absorbed, and there's a movement within the homosexuals to really get into the body and body loving. They're on steroids now too. They take juice and get big muscles, and they like it. He asked me what I was doing after. Offered to buy me beer. And at this point, I thought he was just a dude who was a bit lonely. But free beer sounded nice, and he didn't seem bad. Bullshit. No man is that stupid. Who is this guy? Dante 420. Looks like he's been there for a couple of years too. Okay, he continues. He said he was a medical professional at a big hospital. So I followed to his car, like a bitch, to his car, to the beer, and to a parking spot in front of the beach. Okay. So he went to the beach with the motherfucker. He writes, "I got a lot more details to add to this, but this has been the most helpful forum I've ever registered to. So as of now, you'll be the only people who know about this." Well, no, the rest of the world's going to know about this, Dante 420. So as I was drinking, he asked to see my tattoos. And when I lifted my shirt, he started touching them and moving his hands lower, and I pulled away. Then he said, "You got to understand the provocations there." You got to understand the provocations there? Wait a minute. He's using higher English too. Something ain't right with the story. Let's go on. He did this all in between small talk. I didn't know any of this was going to end up like this. He kept giving me compliments, which really fed, now he's misspelled the shit, really fed my ego and let my guard down. Okay, this is some gay shit right here. The motherfucker got punked. He's a weak motherfucker. He got punked out by another weak man. That's all it is. A weak man who's a predator. That's all that happened. He ain't going to tell you all the whole truth of what happened. He says, "I let my guard down." He said I looked like a Greek statue, and I had a full package for a body. He offered me a back massage, and he tried touching me and offering me things. And I didn't have the nerve to just get out of his car and leave. Keep it real. This sounds suspect on my part, but I really didn't know. I guess I missed the signs, but I'm so naive that the subculture of people that I didn't even look for the signs. Bullshit. So basically, the guy probably gave him head or whatever. This is a weak motherfucker who got taken advantage by another weak man. That's just it. He's got some gaiety going within him himself that he's not dealing with. And for this motherfucker to post a story like this, this weak ass shit, full of lies and holes in it, you can see right through the bullshit. I can see it's the moment I started. If a man touches another man, fist will fly. A straight man. If a gay man touches a straight man in a situation like this, fist will fly. Period. So anything less than that is some gaiety. We're just looking at this guy's fantasy, if this really happened, or it did happen, and he succumbed to because he's a weak man. He succumbed to another weak man. So fuck it. I don't think nothing of the story to Rocket Russian who sent this to me. It's just some gaiety shit. As I told you guys before, there are a lot of closet homosexuals within this forum, or within this community here. A lot of bisexual men are preying upon the pickup artist nerds because they're weak men, just like this motherfucker. And they're frustrated with women. On the same very fucking forum, one guy came out and said, "Why don't we just become gay and give up the fight?" He blasted out with a fucking post that said that. Just become gay. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of it. It'd be so much easier to be gay. There are a lot of them hiding within this community. You gotta watch out for that shit and beware of that bullshit. That's my opinion.